On the eve of the G20 summit in Osaka, India's External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar has slammed what he called Pakistan's state-sponsored large-scale industry of terrorism. This was during his address to the Leaders' Summit in Buckinghamshire near London. The summit was organised as part of the UK-India Week celebrations. Speaking on a live video link from New Delhi, Jaishankar asked countries like Britain to be more proactive in calling out nations that obstruct the international rules-based order, like Pakistan.
Normal neighbor. Now, what do I mean by normal? I don't think anywhere in the world today, do you have a country which has an industry of people who are trained and armed and motivated to go and commit acts of terror in a neighboring country.
Now, to the latest from Osaka. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met his Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe this morning, and this was Prime Minister Modi's first bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the G20 summit. This was also the first meeting between the two leaders since the start of Japan's Reiwa era of monarchy. Prime Minister Modi said that President Ramnath Kovind will participate in the coronation ceremony of Emperor Naruto in the month of October this year. Prime Minister Modi also thanked Abe for the warm welcome extended to India's G20 delegation. Prime Minister Modi added that he was looking forward to the visit of Prime Minister Abe to India later this year. India's Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale addressed a press conference after the bilateral meeting. He said that Prime Minister Modi and Abe discussed a whole host of issues, including the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed railway line, defence, space, data and infrastructure. The Indian Prime Minister appreciated Japan's infrastructure projects in northeastern India, and the two countries have decided to join build a cancer hospital in Kenya. Responding to WION World is One's question, Foreign Secretary Gokhale said that India and Japan agreed on joint operations in countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Myanmar.
Sir, was connectivity discussed? Because both Japan and India are keen to engage on connectivity and of course third country projects. You talked about Kenya. We are also working in Sri Lanka. So can you just give us the nitty-gritties or what happened actually?
Yeah. So because of time constraints, obviously detailed discussions could not take place, but on a number of at a number of points the connectivity issue was touched upon. The first, of course, is, as I explained, is the Act East Forum, which is trying to connect the northeastern part of India to Bangladesh and Myanmar as well. The second was, as I mentioned, both leaders felt that we should jointly do projects in third countries in the neighborhood. Countries were not identified, but you have correctly mentioned that one of them is Sri Lanka. And we would certainly like to see if we can do some work with them in countries like Bangladesh and Myanmar. Those are still under discussion, and obviously there was no specific discussion at this meeting. Lastly, of course, the issue of the Indo-Pacific is the issue of connectivity. It is a seamless connectivity of the two major oceans, which collectively taken together is where the global economic center is moved. So in all these areas, I think a direction was set. It is now up to the officials of the two countries to bring that.